One. You got the green on yours, on your mic? Yep, sweet.
Yeah.
There's actually another pair that I'm looking at, They're pretty slick, bro.
Yeah.
They're a bit better. Alrighty, first off, let's crack this. Yum. Alrighty, hi guys. Welcome back to another episode of Schooners and Scoreboards podcast. As usual, for those of you who are new here, all the sponsors and followers out there, subscribers and followers out there, thanks for the support. We really appreciate it. And yeah, as always, Dave, thanks for coming in, mate.
No worries.
It's always good to sit down and have a bit of a chat. A fair bit to talk about. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it. Obviously, Sunday on the 9th of November, Kangaroos got the 3 in a row over England, 30 points to 8. Reece Walsh, mate, he's coming into that level of game.
His form,
Yeah, he's doing well. He's coming into the look at the year he's had. He's won a grand final after drinking out of a toilet bowl. He's now won an Ashes test with Australia, which is good. There was a lot of
couple of man of matches too, eh?
Yeah. He's done well.
Yeah.
Like I doubted him at the start of the year, and throughout his early part of his career, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
He's too cocky. He's showboating too much. You need to take that step back and just relax, and then play his original game.
Yeah.
And he's actually come out and he's done well.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's done real well, especially with Australia. Like you could see with the videos that I was watching, he was being there and he was taking some input from Cleary, which was good to see. And I mean, I'm honestly surprised that the same squad they picked for game 2 was picked for game 3. I thought they would have thrown in a few different places.
Yeah.
You know, they wanted the 3-0, and they got it. So well done to them there. Obviously they go into the off season now for a bit, and I think they come back in January. I think.
Yep.
The next game, Cook Islands beat the Leeds Rhinos 58 points to 6. Absolute flogging.
Yeah.
They just come out and just played some good footy.
Yeah.
Did not think they were going to. They just made the Rhinos look like absolute crap.
Any NRL players in the Cook Islands?
There's a couple. I'm not sure who. Now that you've brought that up, but I know there's a couple in there. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 from a couple of NRL squads.
Yeah.
But no, it was good game to see.
Yeah, that's good.
And the game everyone obviously was talking about around here and everywhere else we went was Kiwis versus Samoa. That was a massive game. Obviously, Samoa come out in the first half there and put on a couple of early tries, and then don't know what happened in the second half. Like a guy said that I interviewed in Edmonton when the big parade happened on Sunday. He goes, he'd like to know what flavoured donuts. The Samoans had a half time, bro, because they just kept dropping balls. They missed tackles. I mean, I know they lost a few players in during the game, but Kiwis just flogged them, man, 36-14, and no, it was a good win. You know, they sent Kieran Foran off on a win, which was good to see.
Yeah, and Dylan Brown got man of the match, didn't he?
Yeah, Dylan Brown got man of the match, and he played well. Like you can see in his game, I said it for a long time. He's a running. He's a running player. He's not the player where he's got to organise a squad. But no, he did well. He tested the line. He broke a few tackles and set some good things up for his outside men, which is good to see. But mate, Junior Parlo, mate, I gotta give it to him. And he's another player. I said earlier in the year, when he was off and out a bit of form at Parramatta, I said, look, I think you'll get one more year out of him, and that'll be it, mate. You're done. Hang your boots up. But mate, honestly, the way he played during this Pacific Championship, mate. Geez, he's that's either he's slimmed down and he's found something to look forward to, or he's just found his mojo back. Geez, mate, the hit he was putting on was priceless.
And he'll bring that confidence into the next year.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and especially like in a game like that, like there's a lot of emotion. But mate, the hit he was putting on, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But no, obviously, well done to the Kiwis there to win that one. But regardless of the win, the Samoan fans still party hard. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I think if I was Samoa, I would have been a bit like down and out of it.
Yeah.
Considering like they played so well and then come out and just, I mean, losing players during the game's hard.
Yeah.
It would be like it's a lot of reshuffle, but they still they got there in the end. It just means come back and be better next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So moving on, we'll get into the contract talks. Obviously not much on there, but we did speak about last week, obviously with the thing that went around with the Brisbane Broncos and Adam Reynolds and Jonah Pezzett and things like that. With the way things are going to go there in 2027, players like Kobe Black had to, if he wanted a future, it was get out and test the market, and he's done that. And he's come out and signed. I'm pretty sure he signed with the Canberra Raiders.
Yeah.
At the end of next year.
Yeah.
So good for him there. Obviously, I think they'll use. I think the Raiders will use. Is it Strange? And that other young fella that they got from Parramatta last year.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of his name now, but I think they'll use them two fellas in the halves.
Yeah.
Next year, obviously the loss of Fogarty is massive for him.
Yeah, it's a big.
But I think honestly, he's got a good career ahead of him, Kobe.
Yeah.
He's a good player. And yeah, hopefully he gets in the green jersey there, and Ricky Stewart can get a little bit out of him.
Yeah.
Is he someone you could see doing big things at Raiders, or?
Big pig. Yeah, a lot of big things towards the team.
Yeah. He's got, as I said, he's got a big future.
Yeah.
And Zach Docker-Clay heading back to Manly after 2 years at the Roosters. So it's a bit different there. Obviously, I think it's good for him at least. Back at Manly. I think he'll really gain a bit more confidence there. Obviously, without Daly Cherry Evans there, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a bit hard on Manly this year.
Yeah.
No Daly Cherry Evans. I think it's going to hurt him a bit. I'm not sure who they got lined up to fit into his spot.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the teams properly yet, but can you see them having any type of advantage this year without Cherry Evans, or do you think they're going to struggle just that little bit?
Manly. Yeah, I reckon. I don't think they're going to shine this year. Next year,
it's going to be hard.
Yeah, and Warriors, I can't see them. When you get back when you get into it, I don't think that team's gonna. I think that team's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I look at it too where their coach. I think if they don't find some wins early, so with Seabold, I think I think he'll be in a bit of trouble with his.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, I think his job's on
the line
a bit to watch this year. Yeah, obviously they didn't do too good last year.
Yeah.
Losing Turbo the way that on and off throughout the year, and other players were injured and things like that. But yeah, now that they've just lost Cherry Evans, that's a massive loss. His kicking game, his organisation on the field. It's going to be good to see. See where they go, I suppose.
See if they're probably one of the teams that needs halves, eh?
Yeah.
Like good, like with Bulldogs, they already got halves, and then they're buying more. So
well, that makes no sense to me. That one,
it's like they got more money than sense.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Probably spent too much dollars and forgot their sense. But moving on, Dane Laurie obviously was told that he wasn't I don't think he was in Panthers' plans
Yeah.
moving forward. He signed a deal with a 3-year deal with the Raiders. I think he heads there this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But,
I'm pretty sure he heads there at the start of this year.
yeah.
Where they'll play him, I'm not sure. Whether they try him in the halves, I've always seen him as a centre or a fullback, but I don't know, to me he's a bit too small. Obviously, no Fogarty there, as we touched base on before.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird signing.
Yeah.
I don't know. He played well at Tigers when he was at
Yeah.
Tigers. He went to Panthers and he got a bit of game time there. But to me, what he did wasn't good enough.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah.
And clearly that's the reason why they've let him go. I don't know whether they're looking at. I know they're looking at obviously bringing up a lot of their juniors, Penrith. So good luck to him there at the Raiders, and hopefully Sticky can get a bit more. Get a little bit more out of him, and might change the way he plays the game. You know what Ricky Stewart's like. He did well last year, and obviously just missed out. But see what happens there. But the one you just mentioned, Dave, where the Doggies have got more money than sense, they've just signed Sean O'Sullivan.
Yeah, so that. Yeah, so
that's
But see, that's strange. That's just like that. Peasant's signed to Parramatta for a year.
Yeah.
And then so
maybe it's a training thing. They want to try something new on the training paddock. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm stumped by it. Maybe they. I don't think they've. I think he can play. I think he is versatile. I'm pretty sure he is. But I'll have to look into that one because that one's it's a bit of a weird call. As we said, you need big front rowers or at least one or two decent front men. It's strange, but that's that. I'm gonna pick your brain. Bit of a question. Who's one team who you think would fall out of form coming in the next year? So one team that's been inside that top 8 or top 4 or whatever.
I'm tipping 2 teams.
Oh, all right.
I'm thinking Warriors 1 and maybe the Raiders.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, 2 teams.
Yeah. We'll see. As we said, the loss of Fogarty, I think, is going to hurt them a bit. Obviously, they've lost a couple others.
Yeah.
But who was the other one you said? Warriors.
Warriors, yeah.
What makes you think Warriors?
I don't know. They went downhill towards the end. They ended up. Yeah, so where they ended up.
Yeah, we'll see. They had no Luke Metcalf there who was in.
Yeah, so.
But I mean, it doesn't come to the fact, they've played like.
I don't know. I just can't see them. Yeah, shining next year.
Yeah, wow, that's an interesting call there. And who's a team or teams that you can see finding some form for next year?
I was tipping Parramatta 1.
Yep.
Yeah, Parramatta. Yeah. I can't see anyone else in the lower teams. Yeah, I'm tipping Parramatta, but really Parramatta.
Do you think Dolphins have got some chance to sort of find a bit more mojo in them?
Yeah, they have, but they've been up there, they drop. They've been up there, they drop.
Yeah. Very inconsistent.
Yeah, so yeah.
And I mean, their attack's on, but their defense is just a bit sloppy. For me, and for all you subscribers watching, grill me in the comments if you don't like this, or just give us your thoughts on it as well. It's always good to, get someone else's opinion. But for me, I think the team that's going to struggle a little bit, not too much, but I just think they will, is Melbourne.
Yeah.
I think Melbourne struggled due to the fact that they've just lost Paps. He's obviously not there next year. Yeah. I know they got Far-Largo, however you pronounce his name, that can slot into that fullback role, which he will do.
Yeah.
But still, he's not much difference to Paps. He's got speed. He's elusive.
Yeah.
He's very versatile on the field. but it's a defense thing as well.
Yeah,
Like you can't just rely on your middlemen to make tackles and then think if someone makes a break, you know, you got to be there in that moment.
Yeah,
I think
could be both their attack and offence. Yeah,
yeah, and I mean
defense.
now, like you look at their halves, they've got Munster and Hughes there,
Yeah.
both elite players of the game.
Yeah,
but Hughes was obviously out for a bit last year, injured.
Yeah,
and so was Munster. I think was for a bit there as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how their depth is.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want either of them to go down anytime early on something serious.
No, that's it. Yeah.
And you also got to look at it where Big Nelson, like I know he wasn't there to the end of the year, but he's a massive loss for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, plus whoever else they've got there that they're trying to bring in, I'm not sure, but I just think they're going to be a team where, if they lose a few games early, it's going to be hard for them to find any sort of go forward. Because, like I say, you want to start winning early to push into that top 8, and then keep working. But if you're losing games early, the start of the season, like your first month, you want to at least win. Like everyone's dreams, 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4.
Yeah, well, that's it.
You want to at least win at least 2 of them, just to sort of hold that barrier, even without like your bye rounds and things like that. But another team I think that's going to be under the firing line big is Manly.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got Turbo there. He's on a 1-year deal now.
Yeah.
Whether they get a lot of game time out of him, there without injury. Big Jake, he's a workhorse of a player, but same thing. He gets HIAs coming to a factor. They've just lost Daly Cherry Evans. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a rough year for Manly.
Yeah.
And I think if they lose more than
something like the way South's dropped.
Yeah.
So that was a big drop for
and
South.
I mean Bunnies dropped too. That was more of like they had, what is it like, 11 out of 13 players in their or 18 players injured for a lot of the year,
for so long.
That hurt them there. But no, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But to me, that's two teams I think are going to struggle. Obviously, Knights and Dragons, I can't see them changing at all.
Yeah, no.
I think Dylan Brown at the Knights. Yeah, it's a big in for him, but I still think it's not going to. It's not going to change the way they are. Like he's not an organizer; he's more of a running player. So, but we'll see how things go in the pre-season and how they roll through, and in their early games, it'll be good to see. But for me, I think the teams that are going to improve and the teams that I'd like to watch. Teams like Broncos, they're going to be there. They're just in some red hot form. They've just come off a premiership win. Panthers, I still see Penrith in the top 8.
Yeah.
I don't see them in the top 4.
Yeah.
I just can't see it. Like there hasn't been much movement around their squad.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of players. And they're going in pretty much with the same squad they had last year.
Yeah.
And, obviously, age is going to start and creeping, especially with players like Yo. And whatnot. But I think they'll be right. But in my opinion, it's got to be like I got a feeling, and I'm not saying it just as a Parramatta fan. I'm realist. I think if Parramatta make a signing for a forward or something like that between now and the start of next year, someone decent, I think there'll be a shot. They come out of some really good form towards the end of the year there.
They played,
Rolls is obviously getting a bit more out of the boys. Then obviously anyone let on, and he's also the top of coast where he's bold with what he does. Like there was a thing where he was playing around with fullback and halfback and 5'8" and that throughout the year. And then he found something that worked and he stuck with it. And he wasn't afraid to drop players or put players like, this is what's going on. So, it's good to see. And they've got players like Josh Adokar who, to me, he's come back to his career best form. You look at him like he was at the Doggies last year.
Year before.
Sorry. And he was a bit sloppy, a bit out of it. And he comes back to Parramatta. And before you know it, he's in an Australian jersey. That just proves where you've come from to where you're going. Like it's good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're going to be one team that are going to be on the improve. Another team for me. Gee. I'm not going to go Sharkies because, like they've got players on and off, off contract, on contract. I think there's a bit going on there. I'm gonna go Tigers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Tigers. I think like they're on the up at the moment. They didn't do too bad last year. They were surrounded by that Lachlan Galvin saga. But towards the end of the year, they're obviously they're a young bunch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with Tigers. I think they'll be on the improve. They finished 13th this year. Just gone. So I think they'll come up a little bit more. Get a couple more wins. Might even push for a top 8. Maybe. Obviously, we'll see how things go. Obviously, throughout the year. But next one I got for you. Which coach do you think is the most under pressure for next year?
Shoot. Who's?
If you got a team out there, coach, just let me know.
Maybe Newcastle.
Adam O'Brien.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Adam O'Brien. No, isn't Hene now?
No, Hene's Titans.
Oh, Titans. Yeah.
Titans. He'll be fine now for a bit. Did they sack Adam O'Brien?
I'm not sure. Not sure.
I heard a bit of that. I'll have to double check that.
They always, when they got the new coach, they got a lot to deal with, and they got to try and get that side together.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Oh, there you go. Even have a look on your phone and see if he is the coach. Just to double check.
Oh, how can you tell?
Just jump on Google and just put in Newcastle Knights coach. I'm pretty sure it is Adam O'Brien. I don't think they sacked him. I think they said they were going to hold on to him. I think. But while you do that, for me, it was I think Dragons coach would be safe. I think he'll be right.
I have to talk in them on. I'll leave it.
No, if you're going to do it, it's all right.
Hey?
Just do it. If you're going to do it, it's all right. I want to know.
Newcastle coach for 2026.
Never know. Show me.
Justin Holbrook.
Oh, they signed Holbrook, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I swear we've brought that up before.
Yeah.
I swear we brought that up on another podcast.
Yeah, having been,
Yeah, now
approaching September.
Now it rings a bell. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so.
After what happened at the Titans with him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he's got a lot to it now.
There you go, guys. Got to do your research. Otherwise, you end up like that and look dumb. But no, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, now you say it. Now it does ring a bell.
Right.
It was. I think we did it towards the end of the year there. But anyway, for me, I think it's Peyton from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think Toddy Payton. I think the way the Cowboys went last year, obviously their attack was decent. Their defense was just all over the shop. And they can't get anybody to sign there.
Yeah,
like you've got to look. You got Jason Taumalolo who's going for another year round.
Reed
you
Marnie
got Reed Marnie's going there next year. Who's a bit of an injury prone player. You've got Griffin Neem. He's there. I don't know whether they've extended him as of yet. What's the other one I'm thinking of? He's on the tip of my tongue. Murray Talangi.
Oh yeah.
And there's players like that you need to wrap up. I'm not sure if they have yet. I know there was one or two in their squad that they didn't even they haven't even spoken to yet.
Yeah.
It's like you need to get these players signed because you've got the edge Like you've got the edge men to do it.
Yeah.
You know, they could maybe use one or two more. But yeah, I think if I'm the Cowboys coach, I'm a bit worried, especially if I don't start getting wins early. And you got to look; they've got players like Drinkwater. What's the other one?
Tommy
Dearden, there's another one there. Like two great players, and for them to do their thing, they can't because of the way the squad is. It's like,
that's it. Yeah,
it's going to be hard, but you know, obviously, it is what it is. There. Hopefully, they pull their finger out. Obviously.
Yeah.
But as we touched base before, round one has been released early, obviously before the rest of them, which is good to see. It just means it's getting closer and closer now.
Yeah.
Round one in Vegas, you got your doggies go up against the Dragons. That'd be good to see. Hopefully the boys don't get up there and get on some white line fever. Hopefully. But yeah, that's the 1st of March, and the Knights and Cowboys are also up there. So I think to me it's probably about 3 average squads.
Yeah.
And one, like, doggies did okay last year. They just sort of went out back to back like they did the year before.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know, hopefully the boys get in there and they behave themselves, and there's no scrutiny for them when they come back to Australia. So hopefully they enjoy their time over there. And if you guys are going over to Vegas, enjoy the atmosphere over there. I've heard it's great. I had a friend of mine who went over there last year when Penrith went over there, and he said it was absolutely phenomenal. It's nothing like he's ever seen. So, and it's always good, you know. It's good to get the game over there, and it's good to, you know, get a bit more awareness around the game, and the people over there, they love it, man. The Americans and all that over there love it. They say, like, you know, how crazy can you be and not wear shields or anything like that? And we're like, well, what's the point of that? Like, it takes fun out of the game.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But back in once them 2 games are done, we head back to homeland soil, and I do not like this one. This one absolutely got me seething hard. I don't know what the NRL are thinking or what's going on there, but the 5th of March, Thursday night, Melbourne Storm versus Parramatta Eels at Amy Park.
Yeah.
We have been there 3 times in the last 4 or 5 years. The same stadium, and Melbourne obviously undefeated for the round one. And honestly, I'm going to back the boys. I think they're going to come out and they're going to give Melbourne a run for their money. I think. I'm actually praying they do, because then it'll break their round one streak. Because the Eels have got a shocking round one thing. I don't think they've won a round one game in a while. But obviously, bellyache against Rolls again, and Pezzett against his old squad. You know, and that's how you look at it. Like, it shouldn't be about that. It should be something else. I don't know why we're versus Melbourne. To me, it's just it's stupid. Like, pick someone else, mate. You know. But obviously, on the Friday night, you have the Warriors against the Roosters and the Broncos against Panthers. I think the Warriors and Roosters games Allianz. I'm pretty sure it is. I might not be. I might be in New Zealand. Don't quote me on that. I didn't actually look at that. Dumb of me. But that'll be a good game there. Obviously, you'll have a few new players there for the Roosters.
Yeah.
That'll rack up there for them and get some decent time under their legs. And see how that goes. But Broncos and Panthers game is going to be interesting. Just want to push that door a bit more. The Broncos and Panthers game is going to be interesting because you know, Broncos have now got the bragging rights for they've now got the bragging rights for like the next season. You know, they've just won a premiership. So and obviously there's a bit of
Ride's going to be on them.
There's a bit of emotion between both the teams. I think Broncos knocked Penrith out of the finals, didn't they? This year?
They did. They did.
Yeah. So obviously, as we said, there's a bit of emotion there. It's either going to be flashbacks for Penrith, they get knocked out again, or it's payback and they come out and put Broncos on a show at Suncorp. So
Mhm.
that'd be good to see. I can't wait for that one. Actually,
Yeah.
that's probably one of my favourite ones written there. Besides my boys in Melbourne, and I don't even like that one. But the next one on Saturday. Sorry, there's two Saturday.
Right.
Sharks and Titans.
Right.
Um, meh. It's just meh. Like
Sharks. Yeah.
yuck. And Manly and Raiders, which that one will be interesting.
Yeah. Was that Raiders?
No, I think it's at Four Pines.
Oh yeah.
I think they're doing it at Four Pines, that one. But
yeah,
that one will be interesting to see how Manly goes without Terry Evans and how Raiders go without Fogarty there. So good to see for them.
Yeah.
And then the last one to finish the round one on the 8th of March will be Dolphins versus Bunnies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dolphins versus Bunnies, is it? Do I miss one? No, I haven't. That's right. Yeah, Dolphins versus Bunnies. So, look, that'll be another interesting game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, no team list or nothing until another fair few weeks. Not many weeks, probably like 8 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever. So not long to go. But I can't wait for preseason. Preseason is going to be interesting, man. I cannot wait for it. The amount of movement that's happened this year, especially with big name players, it's actually going to make this year very interesting. And I know there was talks too. I'm not sure if you know about it. There was talks of the NRL wanting to change the rule where if you score a try, you then kick off to the other squad. So, like, say if it's the Melbourne versus Eels game, and Eels score the first try, or Eels score a try anytime during the game, and then we've got to kick off to Melbourne. That is friggin' stupid.
Yeah.
Why change tradition?
I know. The way I see it, because there's too many bloody big score lines.
And that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
They don't want the big blowouts.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you think if that rule comes in and then there's still big blowouts, what are they going to do then? Like, nobody's going to go back. Like, it's silly. But I'll tell you one thing I'd like to see back, and you'll probably agree with me on it, is Monday night footy.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Monday night footy back.
Yeah.
I'd do one Thursday. I'd do two Friday. I'd do two on a Saturday. I'd do two on the Sunday, and then I have one Monday. But I'll have the Monday game at about 8 o'clock or 7:50, 8 o'clock. That way people that are working can get home and things like that. Like, obviously everyone's busy. But at the same time, I think it comes down to the fact that Monday, it's a fresh start of the week, and then if they do that, well then obviously you got your training again on Tuesday and things like that. So it might tire a few teams out. So, but no, I'd still like to see it like here and there, like even if it's like a public holiday or something like that on a Friday or something. Push a game to a Monday, or if it's a long weekend, have a game on a Monday. You know what I mean? Like they do for the Easter and things like that. It'd be good to see. But good news for the Blues boys. Origin Game 2 heading back to Melbourne next year. Obviously they got the win over them in Melbourne with Mitchy Moses holding the reins there. So
that should be that.
I think
it should be every year though.
Yeah.
Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney.
Yeah, well, that's what they've done this year. They've done Sydney first, then they go to Melbourne, and then they go to Brisbane. So
they should be like every year.
Yeah, see how we go. But anything else you want to touch base on, David?
No, that's about it. Yeah,
pretty much it.
As I said, that should be like that every year. But
100%. Yeah. All right, guys, that is going to be us for this one. We're going to get out of here and go and relax. If you stayed this long, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube and our Facebook page. The links for the Facebook page will be put in the description below. If you also would like to be a sponsor for us for next year, get in touch with us. We do got some stuff lined up for running a tipping comp and things like that. Obviously. More details for that will come probably just before Christmas. I'm hoping to do it by the end of this month. So if you are interested, guys, reach out to me, whether it's through one of the comments or something like that, and I'll contact you directly. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time on the next video. Thank you very much.
Good night.